Hi guys, I'm here. Now I got to figure out how to see you. Hang on. I got to figure out how to see comments. It's been a while since I used, maybe I have to go this way. Oh, okay. Hi. I'm here. I'm here. So what's going on here? Good evening, Merry Meet. Oh, I love the blue moon. It's so good to see you, Claire. I love you. Mwah. Oh, I'm so blessed that you stayed up because I was really worried you weren't going to get to come when I had to be late. I was worried about it. Yahoo! Hi, Holly. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you guys. Oh, love you too. Love you, Holly. Wood of the Meadows, how you doing, love? It's good to see you. Oh my gosh, it's so fun to be live again. It's been so long. So I have a hiccup. The first hiccup was I got off work extremely late. Hi, Lady Blindwolf. The second hiccup was I couldn't get on StreamYards. And now my hiccup is that my phone is almost dead from using it all day at work. So we're going to hang out a little bit and let it charge. Oh, bless your heart, Claire. So I had my computer on standby in case. I was hoping not to use my computer because it's not travel friendly. I can't take it wherever I want to and show you guys things. I'm turning it off as we speak. Um, I can't carry the computer all over the place like I can my phone. So I want to keep you on my phone, but I've decided since I can't do what I had planned right off the bat and I have to kind of take some time, I thought, why not do a few little quick free readings? Wouldn't that be fun? I'm trying to set you up where I can visually see you and play with some cards. And of course, nothing's cooperating. This has been my week. I'm not even joking. My week has been nothing cooperate. Everything is just difficult. And nothing has been easy at all this week. Hi, Unknown Destiny. How are you? So good to see you. I have a laptop, but the problem is it's so bulky. I couldn't get it on my workstation. I couldn't get it. Whispers of Three, hello. It's so good to see you. I couldn't take it as conveniently as I can take my phone. And yes, Holly, you are right. It's Mercury. It's almost over, guys. Hang in there. It's almost over. Anyway, I got new Oracle cards from my loved Tangi, who you may know as Roman Biscotti. She sent me my own little deck of, oops, right side, do the right side, of homemade Oracle cards. Hey guys, is the signal coming through okay? Are you seeing me? Am I stalling out a lot? Because it just looked like it stalled a bunch. It's so good to know that you're doing well, Destiny. I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, if I'm not stalling out a lot, this will be fun. So I've got some Oracle cards, and so I'm going to name a number between 1 and 7. Hi, Christina. Happy Halloween. Merry Samhain. Samhain. Rookie mistake. I've got Samhain written on here, and so my first thought is Samhain. It's Samhain. I'm so sorry. COVID-19 has taken away a ton of freedoms, but we're doing okay. We're doing all right. Yes, it was such a lovely gift, and I absolutely am adorable. So I'm going to pick a number between 1 and 10. I've already got it in my head. So the first person who gets that number gets a reading with my new Oracle cards from Roman Biscotti. Hi, Boop. Love you. Love you, Roman. Oh, you're in Scotland. That's cool, Destiny. That's cool. I'm doing much better. I'm much better. I was sick earlier this week, but I'm doing much, much better. Oh my gosh, Holly got it. She got it on the nose. It was 7. It was 7. That was the number. Nobody else even guessed. Oh, Lady did. Lady Blind Wolf did. She guessed 3. It was 7. Okay, so I'm going to do a reading with my new Oracle cards, which are adorable. I love them. Hi, Skins. How are you? I love you to pieces. It's so good to see you. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited you're here. There we go. Oh, nice card. Well, come on. Some of you got to follow. There we go. Oh, interesting. I'm going to do one more. Oop, there it went. Okay. Okay, I know what this reading is all about. So you have gifts coming your way. You have, not only do you have gifts coming your way, but you have gifts of your own. That's the way I'm taking this. You know you do. So, Holly, you have gifts of your own, but you've got some things coming to you. You're going to get rewarded very soon. And you need to make some contact with those who maybe have gone by the wayside, those that you're maybe not paying enough attention to. You need to make some contact with them. I don't know if this is talking about dad or son or friends that you've kind of let slide, but maybe you need to make some contact with them. And last, show the truth. And I think that's talking about your voice and speaking up and being truthful, not just to yourself, but to yourself, if you know what I mean. Being truthful to yourself and for yourself, being speaking for yourself, because you're the only one that can. And that's what I think this has to do with. What a great reading, though. You've got things coming your way. You need to contact those you've left behind, and you need to show the truth. You need to show your own truth. Hi, Jen. It's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Roman, you go ahead and eat my Tangy. These cards are amazing, Claire. I agree with you. I couldn't believe she made me my own Oracle deck. I was so thrilled. But that's your reading, Holly. I hope you liked it, and I hope you enjoyed it, and that it give you some insight. And so I'm going to do another number for the next reading. And this number is going to be between 1 and 20. Between 1 and 20. You're so welcome, Holly. I love you. Zale, oh my God, my Zale is here. Hi, baby. It's so good to see you. Okay, so the number's between 1 and 20, and I'm going to say number. Okay, I have my number between 1 and 20. Okay, Claire guessed 5. It's not 5. 10. Witch of the Meadows. It's not 10. Come on, guys. I know somebody out there is reading it. Yeah, it really is interesting, Holly. We're going to have to talk about that. Between 1 and 20, guys. Pick numbers for who gets the next reading. Oh my gosh, Whispers, you got it. Whispers of 3 got it. 16, that's the number. Hot dog. Okay, here we go. One more reading. Ah. Are you planning on doing something at your house or around your house? Come on, cards, fall for me. Oh, there we go. I got two more. Yay, me. Okay, or yay, whispers. Woohoo! Okay, so whispers, I get the feeling you're planning something big around your house or on your house, maybe like remodeling or redecorating or building something, something to that effect. And you shouldn't right now. Don't take your work home yet. Don't do that yet. That's kind of how I'm taking that. Whatever that project is, hold off just a little bit. Maybe it means just till Mercury is over with, has left us and we're no longer dealing with this retrograde, which is driving us all insane. You know what I mean? The next one is abundance. Abundance. I love this card. I love that little pig. He's so cute. And the diamond. So abundance is coming your way. Maybe if you hold off on this, you're going to get gifts beyond your wildest imagination. And take the time to enjoy it. Maybe you need to take a break. You need a little time off. So maybe that's what it's saying. So I kind of take it as, don't take that work at home yet. Don't do that real off the top. Know that you've got things coming, you've got abundance coming, and abundance comes in all shapes and sizes. And take the time to enjoy it, whatever it is. You know what it is. Take the time to enjoy it because life is short and we have to enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed that, Whispers. I do. Okay, you had another card fall. The love card. The love card fell. So maybe you need to be leaning a little on your loved one. Either that or you've got a loved one coming. Who knows? How exciting though. That one decided to drop. So I hope it resonated. I hope it hit home. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Whispers. I love the new cards. They're amazing. My Miss Roman Biscotti gifted me with these beautiful things. And I couldn't wait to use them. And I thought tonight was the perfect night since I have to wait for my phone a little bit. Before we get started on the celebrations, we might as well do a few readings. That was an evil laugh. No, my evil laugh is that's my witchy laugh. Oh, that's too funny. Okay. I made myself laugh. Okay. This number is going to be between I'm going to make it between 20 and 40 because I've already got it in my head what I want to do. So you guys must have an inside thing going on. Cheaters. Love you both. Love you to pieces. Okay, so between 20 and 40, and I have that number ready. So go. Pick. Let's see who gets it. Thank you, Claire. Thank you. Great cards to read with. They work real well. So between 20 and 40. Ooh, 234s. Look at that. That's cool. I didn't pick 34, but that's cool that you both did it. And they popped up on my screen right at the same exact time. That was funny. 20 to 40. This is the date. I always wanted to have a child on this date because I love the numbers. They just flow for me. I love them. Come on, somebody's got to get it. Between 20 and 40. Pick a number. Ooh, nice guess, Claire. No, not 38. So today I worked my hiney off, you guys. I was so late getting home. 22, Holly says. Very close. Very close. We're closer. 27, Zale says. Very, very close. Another 22. That's the day I got married, the 22nd. Not the day I picked, though. I've always wanted to have a child in April on this date. And I was trying for that. No, not 25, Zale. I was trying for that and ended up having him. Yes, Claire, the 23rd. That's the one I was picking. 23rd. I was trying to have my son, my oldest son, my third child, on April 23rd. And they messed up with the ovulation testing, and I got pregnant early. So he was actually born in October. I got pregnant a lot earlier than I should have. Yeah, so they messed that up real good. Yes, Claire got it, the 23rd. Okay, here we go. Whoa, jumping. Oh, that's a good one. There we go. Oh, interesting. There we go. Oh, nice. That card likes us tonight. Okay, so I got what I knew I would get. You're on the right path. I knew you were. You always really have your head together. So I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, Zale, I'll be right here. So you are on the right path, Miss Claire. My mouth don't want to work. But yes, you are on the right path. So what's going on for you right now is exactly what should be going on for you right now. And the next card, I'm getting text. I'm so sorry. The next card is the travel card, which I hope means something good for me, but either way, it means something good for you, I'm sure. I'm looking forward to hearing where you get to go. You always get to go the coolest places, so I'm excited about that one. And this card really likes us tonight because we got it again. Love, love, love. So something is going on with your love life, Miss Claire, and I think it's a positive thing. So that's awesome. That's good to hear, and I bet Hubby would be happy to hear that too. Anyway, what a nice reading. You're on the right path. You've got travel coming and the love card. Good reading. Good, good, good. Love it. Love it. Tangi, can I say again how much I love these cards? One more time, I got to say that. I love these cards. They're amazing. I hope that reading resonated for you, Claire. I hope it made sense and that you enjoyed it. So I think my phone is at 50%. I think we can actually start doing some stuff. So I'm going to get my little cheat sheet out so I don't miss any steps because I made a list this morning so I didn't miss anything. So the first thing that I would say we should do is, where are we at? Talk about protection. We need to work on protection. So, oh, I do, Roman. I love them so much. Safe with hubby. Oh, hang on. Traveling safe with hubby and love is always around. Ah, I'm so glad you like that. I'm so glad. It does sound much like you. Oh, yes, Roman, they're easy to read. Thank you so much. I love you, Tangi. Oh, my goodness. It's late there. Poor Claire. Thank you for staying up. I appreciate you. I'm going to unplug this and move us over here so I can show you the stuff I have for protection that I put out. So I did put out quite a few things. I've got, well, not these aren't for protection, but I've got a carnelian here just to keep me grounded during this time. This is a raw carnelian. I've got my tourmaline, my big chunk of tourmaline. It's a good protection stone. I've got my rose quartz to bring in the love of my ancestors and to give them the love back. I've got my chunk of obsidian. This is called mahogany obsidian. It's got the got the red in it. I don't know if you can see it through the camera, but that's a good protection stone. And then I've got my 2 quartz. I don't know if you can see those. I have one here and one here. So I've got those with me as well. Then I have this little dish. In this dish, I have mixed, let me see. Okay, I have mixed clove, mandrake, angelica, and agrimony. And the mandrake I actually mixed because of a reading I recently got from someone I love dearly. And so I added the mandrake because I felt it was important to do so. So the mandrake's not absolutely necessary. The cloves are extremely necessary. They work for a long-term protection. And I don't know about your celebrations, but here we go. Now you can see me. But my celebrations last until about the 2nd of November. I believe that Samhain ends at midnight on the 2nd of November. So I need some long-term protection. So I use clove because it's very good at that. You know, it's a strong protection, whereas like rosemary is a great protection, but it's very mild and soft. And I want something that's really going to protect me strongly. So the next thing I have is my Samhain oil. I have some Samhain oil that I made to go with my celebrations tonight. And I have some Vesta powder, and that's for something a little later. We'll do. So that's what I have on my workstation, and that's what I'm using for protection. I suggest you get stuff for protection put together. Orange oil and clove wreaths are amazing. They smell so good. They smell so good. So good to see you, Jezebel. Thank you for coming. I love you, darling. I love you. Okay, so I have some tea light candles. So I'm gonna kind of clean up this table a little so we can actually get our festivities going. Got to move the recipe book. And the Vesta we're going to use, but not right this minute. Kind of even the stones out a little so I have space. And move that over. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is space my candles out on the table, and I'll tell you what they're for. You'll notice that I have 5 white candles, and I kind of put them in a semicircle here around the protection stuff. It doesn't need to be that way, and the protection stuff's going to get moved anyway, actually. So these candles represent one for my mother, one for my father, one for each of my grandparents, my grandmother and my grandfather, and one for all of my ancestors who I did not know or have relation with. So that's what that 5th candle is for. And I just wanted to have a candle for each of my parents and grandparents. It's not a requirement, you know. You can have one candle to represent all spirit. It's just a personal choice for me. It literally was just a personal choice. It's not something that's required in any way. So we got let me see where I'm at here. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is go cut an apple. So yes, I'm taking you to the kitchen, and I'm going to sit you right here. There we go. And I'm going to cut an apple. And the reason I'm cutting the apple is for offerings. When I light my deity candle, I want to use an apple for an offering, or part of an apple. So what I thought I would do is just get one apple and slice it up for the many offerings I want to have tonight. So I'm taking the stem off, and I'm going to slice my apple up. And let me grab a little plate. My I'm going to use my little cutting board. I have a nice little cutting board right here. Works great for apples. So I'm going to just slice this apple up into quarters, or maybe smaller, maybe I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what comes out. That's loud. I'm sorry. I don't mean for it to be so loud. Now, I didn't de-seed it because it's an offering, and I just want to offer the entire apple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one's 2, 8. 8 pieces we got out. I dropped one. I'm going to rinse it because I wouldn't give my relatives or deities anything dirty. So rinsed it, and I'm going to cut that one. Now we have 10 slices. Okay. 1 candle and a glass of spirit to drink with all my relatives and ancestors past. I offer glass to one their soul, chocolate to share with them. Oh, I love that. I love that, Claire. That's beautiful. Okay. One more time, we're traveling. We're bringing the apples, which are right here, and cut nicely. We're bringing those over here to our table. And I'm going to put them near the table, but not on it. I'm going to get a little offering dish. And I'm going to put 1 apple on it, one slice, as an offering to my deity, whose candle I'm pulling over now, because I would like her at the table with us. And then I have a candle that is my ancestors' candle that I burn daily, and I'm bringing that one to the table with us. Rosie, why are you getting so excited? Rosie is just a buzz over here. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Sweet tea and whiskey. That sounds delicious. Okay, so I'm lighting my deity candle, maybe. I don't know why it's not lighting, because I'm using one hand, and that's just how things go. There we go. Got it. I'm going to set you down to do the ancestor one. Oh, it's been a Monday all day. There we go. All right. Now, I'm going to get a little saucer. And basically, my dumb dinner, I hate that word, my silent dinner is not going to be silent tonight, because we are going to have talking so that I can kind of work through it with you guys. So I'm setting 2 place settings. My spirits and one for me. Okay. And now I'm going to cut a piece of apple for myself. Just a piece. I don't need a lot. So I'm going to sit you down. There we go. Oop, don't fall. Too big. Okay. Okay, I cut a little bit for myself. And I'm going to put that on the plate for me. The plate for my spirits and ancestors, I'm going to put 5 slices. 5 slices because I have 5 candles. one for each of my parents and grandparents, and one for spirit. So I'm doing that. The offering dish is for my deity. My protection is here. I think we're ready. But I need, there it is. I need my beer because I'm going to pour just a tiny bit of beer on this offering plate because my family liked beer. So I'm going to offer them some ale with their apples. And then we'll pull the chair around for me. And I'm going to go ahead and light my other candles. Now, while you're lighting these, you're going to want to invite your loved ones in. So I'm going to invite my grandmother, Cynthia Heiser, my grandfather, Clarence Hammond, my mother by her maiden name, Hazel Amos, my father, Virgil Booker, and yes, I'm using a lighter. I thought it would just be quicker for us than using matches, and one for spirit. So let me show you the table setup here, if you can see it. That's the table setup. So there we go. So now, before you eat, you would ring your bell to signify the silent supper starting. So you would ring your bell. And at that time, you would go silent, and you would stay silent through the supper, revering them, remembering them, thinking of all the thoughts that make you think of them, and just, not the word worship, but revering is a good word, revering them. And yeah, so I'm going to have a seat. Thank you, Claire. Thank you. I'm glad you guys could be here. My little chair is a doctor rolling chair. So I'm going to have a drink because I'm thirsty from all the talking. And the next thing I'm going to do is have a bite or two of apple because, the one thing you want to do is definitely eat something with them. It's an honor to them. And if you just sit them down to eat something, they're not going to feel nearly as special as if you share a meal with them. There's nothing like breaking bread with those you love. And believe me, they enjoy it when they're gone just as much as they do when they're here. So to my family. Sweet apple. I love it. Oh, that was a big bite. So while we're having supper, doggone it, I left it over here. Not trying to be silent. Okay. While we're having supper, we're going to be writing a few things. What in the world would we be writing? Well, the first thing you're going to write is things you want to let go of this year. Write down the things that you want to release this year. So you're going to write those down and give enough space so that you can actually have a piece of paper for each thing you write down. I'm sorry, I'm just writing mine down. I think that's it, 2 things. And then you're going to cut them. I'm going to sit you up again. Okay. So I'm going to cut my piece of paper. So I've got I only wrote out 2. There's only 2 things I really want to release this year. And then we'll do another bit of writing in just a moment. I'm sorry it's dark, guys. It's because the lights are behind me and that doesn't help much. And I meant to be sitting on the opposite side, but I didn't get things cleaned this morning like I wanted to, so there wasn't enough room. So the next thing you're going to write are things that you'd like to gain in the new year, things you'd like to receive in the new year. So where you want to release things, you have desires of things you want to achieve. That's a better way of saying it, achieve, things you want to achieve. So I want to achieve okay. So you can write as many as you want. I'm just doing a couple because I want to do this ceremony with you guys, but I do have my own ceremony I'm doing tonight. So, there's no sense in me making big lists at this time. Okay. So I've got them written down. I've got my worries or my releases and my things I want to gain this year, achieve in this new year. Because remember, Samhain is the new year for witches. It's the end of one year and the beginning of a new year. And now's the time to come up with resolutions. There we go. Come up with resolutions, clean your house, do spiritual cleansing. Now is the time to do all that. So that's what, that's what the new year's about. And this is not moving for me. There we go. Okay. So that's what we have. We have our little notes of things we want to release and things we want to achieve. And I kind of put them, so I know the difference. So I'm going to set those on the table. Actually, where they should go is under the plate of the ancestor plate or the spirit plate. So I'm going to stick those under that plate. Now, they should sit there while you have your dinner. You write them during dinner, and they should sit there while you're eating dinner, while you're having your supper. So I hope this is not like boring. I was really hoping you guys would be doing this as well. So I do hope some of you are participating because it's much funner if we're doing it together, I think, than if we're just doing it by ourselves. But I'm just trying to walk you through things in case you've not done it before. So this is the way I celebrate. This is not by any means what I'm saying you have to do. This is just one of the many ways that I celebrate Samhain. So I'm hoping that it helps you come up with ideas on your own as well. Now, my plans tonight were to make a big sausage dinner, and it fell through for many reasons. A lot of them are because this last 3 days has been auction at my storage unit, and I have been just missing time at home. So I haven't had the time to do what I need to do. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are doing it with me. Oh, nice. Oh, thank you, Zale. Thank you. So I haven't had the time to do what I wanted, but I wanted to have a very special sausage dish for Samhain. Sausage is very, it's considered a meal that you have on Samhain because it's got old roots. It comes over with old roots. And so I wanted to do that very badly, and that didn't work out for me. So that's okay. We move on and we do what we have to do. So apples are the next best thing. They're very witchy. If you cut an apple directly in half instead of stem to stem and directly in half, you'll see the star inside. They're very witchy. They're extremely useful. Don't forget the little ceremony you can do Wonderful to be part of a community. Oh, thank you so much, Claire. Thank you. I agree with you. I love being part of this community. It's amazing. Um, don't forget the little ceremony where you put apples out near your property or on the side of the road. For those who have no lineage left and are no longer honored, we just want to give them a little taste of love as well and acceptance. So, okay, so that's what we do now. You're going to let your candles burn. You'll let them go till they're gone. And what you would do next is grab a cauldron. So let's do that next. Let me find a way to clear a little bit of the table because I don't have a lot of room in my little bitty apartment anymore like I used to. So I'm going to clear this a little bit. I would not take these apples away, but I am going to set them up on the next shelf. The meals should stay for them until you're completely finished. And many people think that it should stay the entire night. I think that kind of depends on what you're serving and what animals you have in your home. If it's something with chocolate, you definitely don't want your animals jumping up on the table and eating chocolate. That would not be a good thing. My candle went out. Oh no, it didn't. My plate I can completely clear. I no longer need it. And then I'm going to scoot the offering one over by my deity candle since that one was for her. And lift up this big old cauldron. And I'm going to sit you down to do this. Okay. My cauldron is enormous. So it takes both hands. So I've got my cauldron up here. Oh, it clicked on something. I hope I haven't lost you guys. Okay. I didn't. Okay. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to go put the bell back on the altar. Okay. I'm worrying about catching this wig on fire. Okay, so we have our cauldron. I know you can't see me, but I'm here. The next thing I'm going to do, is pull my Vesta out and get it ready, not near the candle flames. And get my little teaspoon. My wee little teaspoon. I don't know if you can see it. Get that out. It's kind of stuck together, so I'm going to gravel some up here real quick. And we're going to make a little fire in our cauldron by adding a tea candle to it. So let me do that right quick. Got my papers. Use the tea light candle. Now, personally, if I had tea light candles that were black right now, that is what I would use, but I don't. This is where your black candle would come in play. I do have black candles, but they're very large, or some of them aren't very large, but they're large, and I'd rather not have it burning that long, nor do I want a tall flame. Okay, so I'm going to light my tea candle, which is in the cauldron. So I got that going. And then I'm going to show you. Okay. So we got the tea light in the cauldron. I hope you can see it. In the big old cauldron. And just for, my mother would say shits and giggles, I'm saying just for a little fun, I'm going to try my Vesta on it. There. Sparked a little. There it goes. Oh, it put the flame out. Maybe it'll come back. Nope. Little much, Candy. Little much. Okay. That's enough playing with Vesta. Okay, so the next thing we do is we get our things we want to release and we burn them. And you just burn them. And while you're burning them, you are picturing releasing it, letting it go, being done with it. And you want them to burn all the way. If they burn all the way, it usually means you're going to get your wish. The next thing you're going to do is burn the things you'd like to achieve in this year. So I'm going to burn those next. Oh, doesn't look like that one's going to burn all the way. But that's okay. Some things we're just not meant to have. So we don't. I hope you guys are seeing this. And that my camera's not all floofy. Anyway. Yes, I love it. And yeah, it's not turned off, but there wasn't a lot of smoke, so we're okay. I'm going to try to burn that one again. I really need it to burn. I'm cheating. Burn, you little baby. If it don't burn this time, something's trying to tell me something, right? Anyway, so then we burn our wishes. And well, first we burn our things we want to release, and then we burn our wishes. And now is the time while they're burning to throw some Vesta if you'd like, drizzle a little on there. I'm using a spoon. You really should just use a pinch on your fingers. Not working. But that's going to ignite pretty soon and make a nice little sparky for us. Okay. Oh, I guess it'd probably be good to move the Vesta away from the flames of the table, just in case the cat decides to pump on it. Yeah, it's sparking away in there now. Okay. So now we've done our protection. We've done our offering meal and our dumb supper, as they call it. I really hate that way of putting it, because they call it a dumb supper because it's silent, and back in the day, that's what they called people who couldn't talk. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So I'm just going to sit here a minute and regroup, see where I'm at. Non-silent supper, we did that. Okay. So at this point, you're going to want to do your divination. Oh, bay leaves are wonderful. Yes, bay leaves are wonderful. The smell is amazing. Amazing. I love the cauldron too. Thank you so much, Holly. I love it. Okay, so you're going to want to do your divination now. So we did ours earlier, but normally it's right after your dumb supper. And once you're done with that, then you are pretty free to do just about anything you want. Tonight, when I do my big celebration, I plan on doing an extremely large gratitude ritual. As as I stated before, this year has been incredible for us. And so bad maybe for society, um, and all those types of things, but very, 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 very good for us. And so I want to do a very large gratitude ritual. You can do just about anything you'd like to do now. A lot of people play music and dance. I wanted to do the fire where we walk between it, but again, I didn't get the living room bins out of here quick enough. I wanted a skull candle on each side of the floor and we walk between it. By doing that, you are simulating the two balefires or bonfires, and by walking between them, you're cleansing the old year. You're cleansing everything from the old year off of you. And you are then going to turn around and walk back through it. And this time you are picking up all the good things for the new year to come. And this is a very old, old tradition. They had two bonfires. They walk between them as a couple sometimes as singular. They would leave gifts around the bonfire, be it food, rocks, any of those types of things, and as offerings. And they would walk through together. That meant that they were going to have a long life together and that they were letting go of any stress they had for the year and walking back through. They're picking up all the love and new stuff they need for the new coming year. And so, yeah, I do too. And I really wanted to do that tonight. So if you guys are doing this, now would be a good time to put your two candles, one on each opposite side, and walk between them. Be sure you turn around and walk back, because when you let go of the old, you want to bring in the new. So that is a great thing. Super grateful to be here with each and every one of you. Bright blessings and love and light with all and your ancestors. Oh, that's very sweet, Claire. I'm so happy you're all here. So at this time, that's what I would do if I had the room to do it. I have the two skull candles. I just didn't get to make the room I needed, or we would be walking between the fire at this moment. And then we would do some divinations. And then I think it's time to thank all your spirits and your ancestors and your guides and your deity, because you're going to close the ceremonies now. So you thank everyone for coming and you release them. You let them know you've released them. Now, I suggest something. I suggest that on the 2nd, not the 1st, remember, Samhain is a 24-hour period. So, here we go again. So let me see if this works. It worked. So at midnight, when Samhain starts, the 31st, midnight the 31st, until midnight the 2nd is the celebration time. Oftentimes they would go through the fire many times over, but really one is all that's necessary. I'm trying to sit you guys down. So what I suggest, though, back to that, I suggest on the 2nd is the day you do your winter cleaning, your New Year cleaning. Do all your cleaning. And while you're cleaning, do all your cleansing. Do all your cleansing. Spaceship to Tangies, this has been fantastic. Oh, I love you so much. I love you, Tangi, and you will see me very soon. Yes, ma'am. So you want to do all your spiritual cleansing, all your household cleansing. You want to do everything around the 2nd, because that one is over. The old year has left and the new year's begun. So you want to bring it in clean. A lot of people do their cleansing on the 1st, which is okay. You can even do it on the 31st. It doesn't matter when you do it, but you definitely want to do your cleansing and your cleaning. And what I suggest is that you always, always, always sage your home after Samhain. Now, you're not staging it like to run anybody off. You've already released them. You're staging it for any who may have stayed over. You don't want that in your home. And be sure that when you sage, that you follow it up with some Palo Santo or use something other than actual sage. I personally like sage. I know sage works. I know it's strong and powerful, and I like sage. But a lot of modern people are not using sage. They're using rosemary or they're using bundles of lavender and cedar, which there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever works for you. For me, sage. I want sage. So I will be saging my house on the 2nd while I'm cleaning, and I will be Palo Santoing after the sage to bring in the good energy. Because remember, sage takes out all energy, good, bad, negative, positive, it doesn't matter. It takes all the energy out. It's literally that type of cleanser. So you want to follow that up with something that's going to bring it back in. Now would be a good time to use some cedar or lavender or rosemary, or personally, I like Palo Santo. So that's how I do it. But I highly suggest after any spirit work, you cleanse your home very well and leave your protections up until you do so. Like I said, I want my protections to last until the 2nd. I said that earlier because I do. I want them to last. Oh, Lady Blind Wolf, I'm sorry. I've been working, so the cleaning for me starts tomorrow, and I actually have to go pick up more things from the old house. Tomorrow should be my last day of moving. I hope, I hope, I hope. I haven't had a day off yet. So I'm hoping that happens, because even on my days off, I'm working here. So I haven't actually had a day off. So I'm hoping that I can get everything done on Sunday. That is the goal. We've got to get it done on Sunday so that Tuesday, when my day off comes around, I can actually have it and enjoy it. But guys, that's really all I have. I'm happy that you joined me. I'm so thrilled that some of you did it with me. I'm so thrilled because we got to share it. And I don't know, but that makes it 10 times more special to me. I have uh, lived the last year in bliss knowing that you guys are with me each step of the way. It means the world to me that you even care what I have to say or do, or I mean, it's astonishing to me that people want to hear it, but I'm pleased to keep bringing it as long as people do want to hear it. So I'm very happy that you guys joined me tonight. Oh, you're so welcome, Holly. Thank you for coming up with this idea. It was amazing. The minute you said it, I knew it was something I had to do, Holly. Holly, this is all Holly's idea, having a community type Samhain celebration. Was Holly's idea, and I thought it was just fabulous, and I had to offer it up to you guys because it just seems to me to be funner to do things as a group than all by yourself. And oh, I love you, Zale. I love you so much. You're a sweetheart. And I'm going to be back because the plan is when this house is in order, now that auctions are over, I'm not so busy at work. When this house is in order, the plan is to do a live every single Sunday so that I always get to see you guys. And so that's the plan, Zale. And I hope I get to see you there. I love you guys with every ounce of my being. I hope you know that you are divine, sacred beings of light and love. I love each and every one of you. I love you, love you, love you. I love working with you. I love working for you. And if you need anything, please, you know I'm here. And you should know how to get a hold of me. But if it's not on a message through this, I'm on Facebook under Linnea. I'm on Instagram under Linnea's Witchy Corner. And I'm on Etsy. So send me a message if you need to. But I love you and I'm always here for you. Bye, guys. Take it easy and have a blessed night and enjoy your Samhain. This is not wanting to turn off. Huh. Maybe I can't.